Hey everybody, welcome to this new video. After 2.3 live stream when Mihoyo revealed the new upcoming characters, which are Albedo, Eula, and Arataki Itto, so many players, especially free to play, not sure what they're gonna ball for in these new banners. So here's my analysis to those new characters. Consider their positive and negative points, and after all, make sure to pull for any character you think you will enjoying play with her more and like her playstyle or his playstyle. We play this game for fun, so take this video with a grain of salt. I'm just talking about the best options based on math and my experience in the game. But our opinion could be different. So, as I said, take it with a grain of salt. So first, let's start with Albedo. Unlike Eola and Itto, Albedo playing as support. So he's very easy to build since his elemental skill, which the main source of his damage, rely on his defense. So you can put those defense artifacts that you was gonna throw away to Albedo. For who don't know how his elemental skill works, he basically places flower on the ground and any attack with the range of this flower will deal additional geo damage. Usually with decent artifacts and Harbinger of Dawn, the 3-star sword, you deal up to 10k damage each time your skill hit the target. And this lead to the second thing about Albedo, that one of his best weapons options are the Harbinger of Dawn, the 3-star weapons weapon as I said. I believe everyone have this weapon at refinement 5. So since his elemental skill scales on his defense, the low base attack of this weapon won't affect on Albedo's elemental skill damage. And new 4-star sword coming on the next 2.3 update on some event, which could be even better than the Harbinger of Dawn for Albedo. So let's move to the bad sides now. First thing, his elemental skill scales on his defense as we said before, but his elemental burst scales on his attack. So build him with defense artifact will nerf his ultimate damage. That means you need to choose between his elemental skill or his ultimate burst. The second thing, his geo support. That means his best team setup will be geo team right now. As far as I know, his best partner is Zhongli. Albedo also could be very good with Arataki Itto, but as free to play, if you got Albedo, most likely you will never get Itto. Unless you fucking lucky bastard. My boy, my point, Albedo is really good support for any team, but he's not like the best support for any specific team. So personally, I don't think bowling for Albedo will be the best idea with all those upcoming characters. Next character in this video is Eula. She's by far the strongest physical DPS in the game. I mean, there is no other physical damage dealer that even close to her. She's very strong as a main DPS, her normal attack will deal very nice consistent damage, and her ultimate will do crazy nuke damage. But let me tell you something, don't watch some YouTubers doing millions of damage with her ultimate and you think you will do the same. Cause sadly no. And here's the first negative point about Eula, that her constellation give her a lot of value. Like, for example, the difference between C0 and C6 Ganyu maybe around 30%, maybe 50% more damage. But in Eula case, she's doing almost triple damage when she becomes C6. She become totally different character. And this is actually crazy. That's like 300% of her initial damage at C0. So no matter, it doesn't matter what crazy artifacts you get, no way that you will get even close to this damage that you see in some YouTube videos. Not mention the weapon as well, so that's gonna give her even more advantage. So here's the question: is C0 Eola bad? Well, actually no. It just maybe it's not like what you think. So, for example, my max damage with my Eola, I mean with her ultimate burst, I think it was around 500k and something, maybe 530. It's around that. With the 4-star fish sword claymore, the Sea Lord. This is the range for the free to play players, so you maybe could get more damage than me. I think up to 800k maybe as free to play. I'm talking about open world damage, by the way, so don't consider those damage in like Abyss Floor 7 and things like that. So yeah, in uh, I'm talking in open world damage, but I believe you need to well for her to do like 2 or 3 million damage, as you see some whales doing on YouTube. Next thing, the physical damage itself have some problem versus some enemies, like the Rune Guard for example. A lot of monsters in the game have resistance to the physical damage, so you may find yourself doing only 30% of your original damage on those monsters. About the team setup, most likely you need electro character to get the superconductor, so you will be able to reduce the target defense, the target resistance by 40%. The best character that you could have with her is the Raiden Shogun. So if you have the Raiden Shogun already, this could be a strong reason to ball for Eola. Besides, you need a cryo character first for the cryo resonance and then as battery for Eola. I think Diona can be a very good option for this, especially that she can provide shield, she can give her the resonance, battery, and healer as well. The last spot can be anything. You could bring Zhongli or even Venti if you have multiple enemies, or anything you like. Maybe Bennett or even Kamisato Ayaka. Now we move to the last character in this list, Arataki Itto. First bad thing about him that we didn't test him yet. So we can't say how high is his damage. So until you see his real damage potential, Eula and Albedo will be already gone. But we're gonna analyze the info that we have so far about him. So first, his kit based on his defense. And this is very nice, a very nice thing, unlike Albedo who skills based on defense and attack at the same time. And then, since his skills based on defense, he will be tanky as fuck. Monsters will suffer a lot to kill you, and if you have Zhongli with him, you can go to sleep and he will never die. For those who played MMORPG games before, I think Arataki Itto will be something like Timber or Vanguard on those kind of games. His play style is kinda close to Noel, since his ultimate burst convert his attacks to geo damage. Also, his best support character is Goro, that gonna be in his banner, and this is very positive thing to Arataki Itto. And this is one of the reasons that encouraged me to ball for Arataki Itto over Albedo. Beside, Goro is the best support for him. Then I believe it's gonna be Zhongli, since with Goro elemental skill, you will get buff to get extra stats for every Geo character you have in your team. Beside beside Goro himself. So beside Arataki Itto and the team, the best support will be Goro, Zhongli, then I think Albedo. So if you think about ball for Itto, consider to have full Geo team. And this thing can be actually very bad in some condition. For example, breaking the elemental shield like Abyssal Herald, Abyssal Mages, Abyssal Lictor, those characters, those monsters that have strong shields and you need elemental attack to break their shield. Since you will have full Geo team, Geo attack will take longer time to break those shield. So this thing you have to keep it in mind. For who don't know, Arataki Itto doesn't have any crazy nuke damage like Eula ultimate or Hutao burst. His damage is very consistent. Once he's in his ultimate form, I expect a lot of damage to be coming from him. But I need to test that by myself to give the final judgment. So that was my opinion about the next banners, and as I said at the start of this video, make sure to choose whatever you like more. For me, I'm skipping all the upcoming banners in my main account because I don't have Primo Gems. I used all my Primos to get C1 for Hutao, but in my secondary account I will be pulling for Arataki Itto banner. I get asked a lot why you're playing two accounts at the same time. So actually, if the channel grow up and I got support from you guys, I will spend some money on my main account to get more characters and I will be able to cover more content in the future. But I want to keep the free-to-play content as well. So my second account will be always free-to-play. Or almost free-to-play. I mean, I may charge Battle Pass sometimes, but I think this is not considering as whaling. The last thing, I will start streaming on Twitch. So make sure to follow my Twitch channel there. Right now I have 7 followers. Hopefully after this video I find more than 100 followers there. So yeah, my channel, my Twitch channel link will be in the description and on my YouTube banner as well. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hopefully see you in the next video.